Welcome, you are listening Radio Central News. I'm Chandni and now news in detail. India added highest 12,881 fresh COVID-19 cases on Thursday, taking the tally to 3.66 lakh, while the death toll reached 12,881 as 334 more patients come to the contagious disease. Of the fresh cases, maximum 3,307 were registered in Maharashtra, followed by 2,414 in Delhi, 2,174 in Tamil Nadu, 550 in Haryana, 516 in Gujarat and 507 in Uttar Pradesh. In fatalities, highest 114 people died again in Maharashtra, followed by 67 in Delhi, 51 in Tamil Nadu, 27 in Gujarat and 12 each in Uttar Pradesh and West Bengal. India's recovery rate stood at 52.95%, however, death rate increased to 3.51 pc. The rising number of cases is more attributed to enhanced testing, with 1,65,412 samples tested on Thursday as per the Union Health Ministry. India on Thursday asked China to confine its activities to its side of the line of actual control and that it must not take any unilateral action to alter it. Referring to the Galwan Valley clash, External Affairs Ministry spokesperson Anurag Srivastava said India was strongly committed to ensuring the country's sovereignty and territorial integrity. Speaking to reporters at an online media briefing, he also said that no Indian soldiers were missing since the Galwan Valley clash on Monday evening. Given its responsible approach to border management, India is very clear that all its activities are always within the Indian side of the LAC. We expect the Chinese side to also confine its activities to its side of the LAC, Srivastava added. He said the two sides are in regular touch through their respective embassies and foreign offices, beside maintaining contacts at the ground level. Amid ongoing standoff between troops of India and China in eastern Ladakh, India will participate in Russia-India-China virtual meet on June 23. In weekly briefing on Thursday, Ministry of External Affairs spokesperson Anurag Srivastava said Russia has called for a special session of the RIC meeting. EAM will participate in the meeting. Mr. Srivastava added the ministers are expected to discuss the current global pandemic situation, challenges of global security. 20 Indian Army personnel, including a colonel, were killed in the clash with the Chinese troops in eastern Ladakh, Galwan Valley on Monday night. The biggest military confrontation is over 5 decades that significantly escalated the already volatile border standoff between the two countries. On Wednesday, Russia had announced a trilateral India-Russia-China foreign minister meeting via video conference on June 23. The RIC meeting will exchange views on the global political and economic situation, as well as the opportunities for cooperation to overcome the existing crisis, said Russia Foreign Ministry spokesperson Maria Zakharova at a press briefing on Wednesday. Prime Minister Narendra Modi on Thursday launched the auction of commercial coal mining and said this will free the sector from decades of lockdown and help make the country self-reliant. The market for coal is now open. It will help all sectors. A major step taken today will make India self-reliant in the energy sector. This event marks not only the implementation of reforms concerning just the coal mining sector, but also marks the beginning of lack of employment opportunity for the youth, Mr. Modi said. Mr. Modi launched the auction process of 41 coal blocks for commercial mining through video conference from here. It was part of the series of announcements made by the Government of India under the Atmanirbhar Bharat Abhiyan. Asserting for the measure will go a long way in generating employment, he said the onset of commercial coal mining is a win-win situation for every stakeholder. State government will earn more revenue and a huge population of the country will get employment. There will be a positive impact on every sector. That is all for the today's news bulletin. Stay tuned to Radio Central News for more updates.